Hi guys, welcome back. This is Aerin from Paint Those Piggies, and today I have a new project pan video. I started doing these on my old channel like towards the end and I really enjoyed them. Project panning, if you're not familiar, is a good way to use up products that you want out of your collection or are close to being done. Just a way to kind of motivate you to use more products, use up products, and that way you don't have like a ton of stuff in your collection that's just sitting there not being used. So I decided to do a project pan of my own. I don't know if other people are doing them for Easter, but Easter I decided was my deadline. It is April 16th, so it's about a month away. It's like 2 days shy of a month. But I decided that was a good way to start, and I did pick some easier products to start with, so it's not like they're really difficult and I'm never gonna make them happen. Well, one might be, but I decided to choose 6 products. Originally it was gonna be 5, then I decided to name it 6 by Easter, which I don't know, that doesn't even have a ring to it or anything, but it's kind of more like 8 products, but 3 are the same kind of product, so whatever. It's a project panning video. So I picked these 8 products from my collection. Like I said, some are super easy and are gonna be a breeze to do. One, probably not so much. I don't know if I'm gonna get through it in a month, but we'll see. So let's get right into the products. So first I lumped these 3 as one product, which is kind of where 5 started, then 6, and now it's 8. So these 3, I decided, I was sharpening all of my eyeliners the other day when I organized all my makeup back here. I just like throw away old stuff, got rid of stuff. I've sold a lot of makeup recently. I've also sold like 800 nail polishes, and I do still have like a couple hundred, but I did get rid of a lot of things just because it was kind of bothering me. I didn't want so much stuff in my house. But now that I've like gone through all my makeup, kept the things I like, and kind of pared things down, I was sharpening my eyeliners. That was a tangent. And I found these 3. And one was in an old project pan that I never finished, but now we are finishing things. So this, do you see this? Can you see it? Is it so small that you can't see it? This is an Urban Decay eyeliner. I picked 3 eyeliners from Urban Decay. As I was sharpening them, I'm like, this is ridiculous. You need to use these. So this very little tiny one, you can see it's just like barely even there. This is Urban Decay's Faint. It started as a mini eyeliner, to be fair, but it's got so it's got so little left of it. And honestly, this is one of my favorite eyeliners. I wish I could buy this. It was like in a limited edition set. It's basically a matte taupe, and it's just like the perfect mix of brown and gray. It's cool toned. I have it as my eyeliner on the top and the bottom today. It's just like soft and pretty, and it works for my eyes. I love it, but I can't buy it. I wish I could. I don't know if there's something similar to this. Here is what it looks like on my hand. Like, it's just a cool tone, kind of taupey brown. I love it. It's just, you wouldn't think that, I don't know, that it's that amazing, but I love it. This is, I don't know if I mentioned that this is Faint. It was in like a holiday set. A couple, I think the other 2 were in that same holiday set, but I love this one. But I think it's time that I use this up. The other 2 are from the same pack of eyeliners. The first one is a gold one, and this is Urban Decay's Stargazer. Here is what it looks like up close. I don't really like gold. I tried to do like a soft gold eye because we just saw Beauty and the Beast today. I also have a gold accent nail. I was trying to do like a little bit of gold, but more of that like antique gold. This one, however, is a yellow gold, and it is very shimmery. But I think if I work at it, I can use it up. I don't use it that often, which kind of is the point of project panning, is to get rid of stuff that necessarily you don't use on a daily basis. So this one is Stargazer, so I want to use that one up. And then the third one is pretty tiny as well. This is Urban Decay's Glitter Rock. I've used quite a bit of it. It's kind of like a pinky brown with silver shimmer in it, is what I would describe it. as, and I really like it. Obviously I've used it a lot, but it's not something that I would like actively seek out. That is this one right here, Glitter Rock. It has that kind of like pinky tone to it, and you can see the shimmer when I move it around, the silver flash to it. I really like this one, but definitely Faint is my favorite of the three. So those kind of all qualify as one thing, even though they're technically not. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably gonna have like a gold lower lash line for the next month. Okay, so I do have 5 more products, and some are like really close to being done. The first one is the Stila One Step Correct. It doesn't say that it's a primer. I kind of thought it was a primer. It's the one that has like the triple like colors in it. It's got that green you can see right there. It's got like a peach, and then it has a white. You can see that. And this is the mini version. It is expensive. It says it's a skin tone correcting and brightening serum. I always saw ShanXO talk about this, and I was like, I need to try it. So I bought the little one, and it's lasted forever, but I don't really like it. It feels good on the skin, but as for color correcting, I don't think it does anything for me. Honestly, like I have really red skin, and so this just isn't enough to cut it for me. So I'll use this and be done with it. Next one is a primer, and I tend to use like the One Step Correct with a primer as well. And this I talked about in my Friday favorites. This is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It's just like a little sample, but it's lasted a long time actually. I think I've gone 2 weeks now, and you can see the line right here. It's not even halfway done yet. So I really like this primer. I want to make a decision on it before the VIB sale in April. I think this is going to be my holy grail primer. It's just going to be a little bit of a hit on the wallet, but I want to use this guy up with tons of different foundations and really see like how exactly I feel about it. But right now I'm loving it. Next up is a foundation, and this is my holy grail foundation. I don't really say like holy grail a lot because I change my mind on products all the time, but this foundation is amazing for oily skin. There's a hair in my mouth. Okay. This is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous. It's in the lightest shade, which is 105 Classic Ivory. And you can tell like next to my face, it's not light enough for me. I wish they made like a shade or even maybe 2 lighter. The colors are really funny in this range. It's like you kind of just have to pick a bottle and guess. I do have this in 2 other colors. I have it in 210, which you're probably like, what? But I tan really well. Even though I'm really fair, I do hold a tan for a long time and actually tan after I burn. But this is like the shade I wear when I'm like really, really tan, like just been to Florida tan. And then I do have it in 110. This, I don't know when I wear this, maybe during the summer, but it's pretty full. But this 105 is pretty nearly empty. I'd say there's maybe like a third or a fourth left in this bottle. I'll just do like an update in 2 weeks and then the final video on the project pan, so I'm not really gonna like measure and just keep track of it because there's only gonna be one video in between. Just because I've had it for a really long time and I know that it's not good to hold on to things for that long. It's been in like a dark drawer, but still, I don't know, I want to use things that are older, and I know this one is older, but for oily skin, this is amazing. And I did want to mention, I think I finally found shade light enough in foundation for me. I've been struggling, like, I just can't find something that's light enough. I think it's light enough, and then I look in this video when I'm editing and I see like my neck does not match my face whatsoever. I tried for the very first time the MAC Studio Fluid Fix SPF 15. This is just the box, and it is in NW10. So I think that's my shade, but if you are really pale like me, please leave me a recommendation. I can't even tell like if it's the right shade. I think it is. I'll see when I'm editing, but NW10. Come on now. Okay, now off of that foundation tangent, I have a concealer that I want to use. It is so worn that the printing is coming off, but this is the Dream Lumi. I think it's by Maybelline. Yes, this is the Dream Lumi Concealer. I really, really like this concealer. It's light enough for me. This is in the shade Ivory. It's probably the lightest one they make, but you can see I have like this much left, like just this amount left in the bottle, and I have such a small amount left in this little pen. I really like this concealer, but there's so little in this and I go through it so fast. I bought this recently, like I haven't had it for that long, but it just goes really fast. Last up is probably the one that's going to take the longest time to do. This is the Aerin, I think that's what it's called, Aerin Waterlily Sun perfume, and I have it in this little roller ball. I tend to buy roller balls because they're cheaper, but then I don't use them, so I don't want to do that anymore. I had a Marc Jacobs one that I had in a project pan and I actually finished it, but this one, as you can see, is like full. It's just got a little bubble at the top. I used it today. I really like this scent. I'll have to leave the notes in the video because I'm not good with this. It's definitely floral, but it kind of has like a sharpness to it. I don't know what that is about it, but I really like these Aerin. Oh, come on, boo boo, come on, come on. I really like this Aerin brand of perfume. It also happens to be my name, but that doesn't matter. That is Amy down below if you can hear her like collar jingling. But I really like this one. I had a sample of it, like a bigger sample of it, and I really liked it. So I want to use it because that's why we buy things, to use them. I also have a little set of like 5 of their different fragrances, but that'll probably be in the next video. Ew! Look! Look at her bow. Oh, she got a little flower. Oh, there we go. This is what we do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Amy's in the background. She was scratching to get in, so I had to let her in. Otherwise, I'd be a bad cat mom. But I hope you guys enjoyed this project pan. Like I said, I'll do an update in 2 weeks. She's just sitting there. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.